Which one of the following compounds has the smallest bond angle in its molecule? This question came in 2003. Now we are given 4 compounds basically. Let us draw first of all the structures, right? Oxygen, it is having 2 OH-OH bonds, right? And 2 lone pairs, right? So this kind of structure will be there. Similarly, SH2 will be having a similar structure like this. In these 2 compounds, what will be the bond angle? The angle between OH-OH bonds, this will be the bond angle, right? And in nitrogen, in NH3, it is having 3 NH bonds and 1 lone pair, right? It is also having a tetrahedral structure. Similarly, in SO2 will be having a sort of a structure, something of this sort. It will be a lone pair over here. It will be having only 1 lone pair, right? Now, out of these, which is having the smallest bond angle? First of all, SO2 will be having the highest bond angle, right? Because the number of bonds or the number of diversions, there are 3. So this is having a triangular sort of a structure, triangular planar, right? So this will be approximately, their bond angle will be approximately equal to 120 degree, because the entire angle is 360. So 360 by 3, that will be approximately or less than 120, right? But these will be having some different angles, right? Now let us see how. This nitrogen, the sulfur and oxygen, which of them, all of them are having the same tetrahedral structure, is that right? So they should be having almost similar, you can say similar bond angles. But what is happening over here is the bonds are OH, SH and NH. Out of these, we know that sulfur is the least electronegative, right? Least electronegative, and oxygen is the most electronegative. So what happens is, if oxygen is more electronegative, the bond pair, the OH-OH bond pair will be more towards oxygen, and here also. So they will be closer to each other, these 2 bonds, these 2 bond pairs of electrons. So they will be having a repulsion. So what will happen? They will go a little away from the normal degrees, right? If I talk about nitrogen, nitrogen is less electronegative as compared to oxygen, right? So what will happen? This will be a little, towards or away from nitrogen. So they will be a little, away from each other as well. So there will be less repulsion, right? This angle will be more than that on OH bond in H2O basically. Now sulfur is the least electronegative. So what will happen? The bond pair will be somewhere over here. They will be at the maximum distance among these 3. So this will be having, so basically what will happen, least repulsion will take place, and hence they will be definitely closer as compared to the other structures. So that means this will be having the least bond angle or the smallest bond angle. That means option B is correct.